Did you know that a single political assassination could ignite the deadliest conflict in human history? The murder of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria in 1914 set off a chain of events that spiraled into World War I. The conclusion of this war led to the Treaty of Versailles, which imposed severe penalties on Germany. These harsh conditions stirred a deep sense of injustice and economic distress within Germany, paving the way for extremist movements. Among these was the rise of the Nazis, led by Adolf Hitler, who capitalized on national humiliation and economic despair. This volatile mix of revenge, economic desperation, and radical ideologies set the stage for a global upheaval. By the late 1930s, the world could no longer ignore the storm clouds gathering over Europe. As Germany brazenly marched beyond its borders, it not only rearmed itself but also annexed neighboring territories, flagrantly violating the Treaty of Versailles. This aggressive expansion began with the remilitarization of the Rhineland in 1936, followed by the annexation of Austria and the Sudetenland in Czechoslovakia. Meanwhile, Britain and France, scarred by the horrors of World War I, chose a path of appeasement. They believed that by allowing Hitler's early demands, a greater conflict might be averted. This policy reached its zenith at the Munich Agreement in 1938, where they conceded the Sudetenland to Germany, hoping peace would prevail. Simultaneously, the conflict was not confined to Europe. In Asia, Japan sought to expand its empire, eyeing China's rich resources. This culminated in the brutal invasion of China in 1937, further straining international relations. Despite hopes for peace, the world found itself on the brink of war, with tensions reaching a breaking point. As the 1930s drew to a close, the world stood on the precipice of catastrophic conflict. In Europe, the policy of appeasement had failed to curb the ambitions of Nazi Germany. The Munich Agreement, intended as a final concession, only emboldened Hitler, setting the stage for further aggression. The night of November 9, 1938, known as Kristallnacht, saw a horrifying escalation in anti-Jewish violence across Germany and Austria, signaling the severe internal persecutions that would become hallmarks of Nazi tyranny. In Asia, the situation was equally grim. Japan's invasion of China had turned into a protracted and brutal conflict, exemplified by the massacre in Nanjing. The world reacted with outrage, but international condemnation did little to halt Japanese advances. In 1939, the Soviet Union, under Joseph Stalin, sought to secure its western borders, leading to the notorious Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact with Germany. This agreement shocked the world, as it pledged non-aggression between the two powerful adversaries, dividing Eastern Europe into spheres of influence and setting the stage for the joint invasion of Poland. The global stage was now set, with alliances forged and strategies laid. The chessboard of international politics had been arranged, and the pieces were in motion. The world, now interconnected yet divided, braced itself for the impending turmoil. It was a time of uneasy calm before the storm of war would break, altering the course of history forever. Please take a moment to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Your support helps us bring more such historical insights. On September 1, 1939, Germany invaded Poland, officially plunging the world into World War II. This marked the beginning of a series of rapid military assaults known as Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War. Germany's strategy focused on quick, concentrated attacks combining air power and armored units, overwhelming nations such as France, Belgium, and the Netherlands with astonishing speed. As the war intensified, significant battles reshaped the geopolitical landscape. One of the most pivotal moments was the attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941. This surprise assault by Japan led to the United States formally entering the conflict, marking a crucial turning point in the war dynamics. The brutality of World War II was unprecedented, involving vast theaters of conflict across Europe, Asia, and Africa. Nations from around the world were drawn into the fray, making it a truly global war. The conflict was not only extensive, but marked by a ferocity and scale of destruction that the world had never seen before. The war expanded, drawing in countries from around the globe and affecting countless lives. The consequences of World War II were profound and lasting, reshaping the world in ways unthinkable before. The human cost of the conflict was devastating. An estimated 70 to 85 million people lost their lives, a staggering number that includes soldiers, civilians, and victims of the Holocaust. This atrocity alone saw the systematic extermination of 6 million Jews, alongside millions of others deemed undesirable by the Nazi regime. Each life lost left a void, impacting countless communities and altering the demographic landscape of entire nations. In the aftermath, the geopolitical chessboard was dramatically rearranged. The United States and the Soviet Union emerged as superpowers, their ideological rifts paving the way for the Cold War. This period of tension influenced global politics for decades, highlighting the stark contrast between capitalism and communism. On a more hopeful note, the end of World War II also birthed the United Nations. With its creation, countries around the globe embraced a new commitment to international cooperation, aiming to prevent future conflicts and foster global peace. This marked a significant pivot towards collective human rights and international law. Technological and scientific advancements achieved during the war had far-reaching effects as well. Radar, jet aircraft, and nuclear technology not only revolutionized military strategy but also had profound impacts on civilian life, reshaping industries and energy sources. These innovations spurred a new era of technological progress that continues to evolve today. World War II not only changed the map of the world, but also left a permanent mark on human society and technological progress. As the dust settled after World War II, the world entered a new era, forever changed by the events of those tumultuous years. The war not only reshaped borders and governments but also left indelible marks on the global conscience regarding diplomacy, power, and human rights. Nations were compelled to rethink their foreign policies and the ways in which they engage with the world, fostering a new level of international cooperation aimed at preventing future conflicts. This period also sparked significant cultural shifts, influencing education systems to incorporate more comprehensive historical perspectives that highlight the catastrophic impacts of war and the importance of peace. Museums, memorials, and educational programs worldwide now serve as poignant reminders of the past, ensuring that the lessons learned are not forgotten. Moreover, the ongoing impact on international policies emphasizes the necessity of maintaining global peace and the critical role of international bodies like the United Nations, formed in the aftermath to foster diplomatic dialogue and resolve conflicts peacefully. World War II's shadows are long, but they also teach us the values of peace, resilience, and unity in the face of adversity. As we reflect on the profound legacy of World War II and its enduring lessons, we invite you, our viewers, to join us in a journey of continuous learning and remembrance. History is not just about the past, it's a tool for understanding our present and shaping our future. If you value these explorations into pivotal moments in history and their impact on our world today, please consider supporting our channel. Like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Your engagement helps us bring more enlightening and thought-provoking documentaries to light. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What historical event do you think deserves more attention? What lessons should we carry forward? Thank you for watching, for your support, and for being a part of this important conversation. Together, let's keep the memory alive and ensure that the lessons of history guide us towards a more informed, compassionate, and peaceful world.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends who love history. Stay tuned for more history inspirational videos and tips. Thank you for watching.